Crafty friends. Hello, my name is Kimberly Smith, Paper Chef here, and we're going to be working on a Sale-A-Bration tutorial. We are going to play around with this Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper. It's simply adorable, and it's one of the free things you can earn during this month's Sale-A-Bration celebration, which ends February 28th. It's been going on since January. We're also going to work with this handmade design stamp set that is only available when you join my team. You join Stampin' Up. That's how you get this free stamp set. All right, so over the other side of my table fell the little Sale-A-Bration brochure, which I'm going to grab, so give me a second. So things like to fall off my table. Last night I was trying to emboss something and one of the plates just disappeared off my table on the other side because I pushed things forward to take my videos or to take my pictures. It's called a thumbnail for my videos. Anyway, neither here nor there. Let's just get on with it. All right, so this is it. I'm going through here. These are the things that you can earn for free when you spend $60 at my Stampin' Up store. One of them is a 48-pack of 6x6 Toadstool Gardens Designer Series paper, which is stinking adorable. It's not only adorable paper, but it coordinates with something from our mini catalog. If you joined my Sale-A-Bration club back in January, you were able to get this really cute paper and some card stock that goes with it and a bunch of other fun things. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the pieces of this paper, and then I'll show you the card we're making, like the pieces we're using for the card we're making. Look at them. Just fun patterns. Reminds me kind of like the 70s funky fluorescent things, you know. But if you like this kind of thing, you like mushrooms, then there's like a really cute bundle, and it's called the Terrific Toadstool Bundle. And it'll say things like popping up to say hi. I didn't get the bundle because I have so much fun just using sentiments I already have. So I want to put this back because if you get mystery surprises, you're going to be able to get these things. I'm not doing any more Sale-A-Bration clubs, kits, but what I am doing are mystery surprises. And right now, I have other things open. So go to my website or just go to the link in the description of this video, and you could sign up for other offerings I have. Okay, so these are things you can earn, and plus we've added a bunch of other things like we've added brushed breast butterflies. We've added a butterfly stamp sets that you can earn for free. So there's so many more things here. This is another Sale-A-Bration item that wasn't in the brochure originally, but you can get this one for free when you spend $60. So go ahead and check out Sale-A-Bration going on until February 28th. Now, let's get right into it. This little part, this Handmade Designs, is right back here. When you join my team, you join Stampin' Up, you get this for free. And then you get $70 worth of markers for free. You pick two of the color families, brights, subtles, regals, or neutrals. And you'll get this stamp set, which is a cling stamp set. And I've been using just the sentiments from it. I'll probably end up giving this away, actually, because I love the sentiments. This much I'm not as much into this like flower part, but I know people are into it because, you know, it's flowers. And what can I say? And it's also cling. Cling has a lot of great details. But, I mean, I do like the sentiment. So we're going to go ahead and use, thank you very much. So let's go ahead and start with that. And we're going to ink up the edges of our shape with pumpkin pie. Why? Because we're using pumpkin pie for the card base. So we're just going to take out some shapes from my bucket of crafty goodness here. We're going to use this little shape. It was one of the little dies. I think it was one of the dies that came with Paper Pumpkin. I'm not sure. Maybe this was. I'm just going to go ahead and get a couple of dies for my thing. I always tell you, go ahead and use, I always tell you, go ahead and get like a bunch of dies cut already, so it's easy when you're making cards. So then I will go ahead and get the other one as well. Have the best day. I think that fits on this other shape here I have. All right, so when you're going to ink up the edges, you always do that first. And you just put a little bit of ink on your stamping block, like so. And then you can, or your silicone mat, whichever. And I just had it here for the picture. The little, here it is, the blending brush. So now you're going to go ahead and dip into the stamping block, right? And then I'm touching a little bit to the mat because I don't want the edges to be super dark. And I'll try not to get my hands all over it like I did yesterday when I was doing my card club tutorials, which I'll show you because I'm going to probably be on later doing the other card club tutorials. If not today, we'll do them next weekend. Just depends on how long this takes. This one shouldn't take too long. And it depends on my phone. Sometimes it just doesn't cooperate and I try to go live and I can't. So if I can, I will. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling like I need to do it because I have a lot of other things I'm preparing for next weekend. Next weekend, I'm preparing workshop kits for the Ocean Friends, and I'm going to finish the kits for the Scan and Cut Retreat coming up because in a couple weeks, I'm going to an on-stage event. And it is, oops, see, there we go. It's in North Carolina, so I want to be able to get my kits done so I can then work on my swaps. My friend Karen pointed out to me, you know, it's in 2.5 weeks because I told her I don't have any of my swaps done. And she's like, you do realize it's in like 2.5 weeks? I'm like, I kind of didn't realize because February is a short month, so I really didn't realize. So now I'm going to go ahead and, but thank you so very much. I always like to do my swaps last minute anyway, but this is getting to be rare. Luckily, I just have my die cuts made and I have my card bases made, but I'm really not sure what pattern I'm going to use for my card yet. So I'm going to do thank you very much. I'm just going to go ahead and stamp it onto, I'm using Granny Apple Green because it really looks cute with this design. So we're going to do thank you very much on this die cut shape, which I can't remember where the die cut shape came from, either one, but I think this is the labels one that maybe has a punch. You can either use the die cut and you get 3 dies and you could die cut 3 at once. And then I think this one's the one from the paper pumpkin kit. Hey, thank you very much. Might fit on here. Let's try it. So paper pumpkin subscribers are allowed to order special dies. Oh, that looks good. Yay. I love when that just happens. I didn't know that was going to fit on there. So now we're going to do have the best day. I need more thank you cards than anything. How about you? I just think it's one that I use the most. Have the best day always works. I just had to flip off that little piece of lid. So, okay, so we have all those made, and we have all of the inking done. That's all the inking done. We're going to do distressing, but that's all the inking. So we've done the stamping part. So let's go ahead and I have to sometimes put this little thing back on my glass mat. I have a baby wipe. So I'd like to just kind of wipe that up so I don't get it on my other things. So I came up with this design. I was just like playing around. And I'm like, what could I do different to this paper? I had some white inner core paper that I gave you as part of your Sale-A-Bration kit. And I was like, I want to use this white inner core paper that I gave you. This right here. White center specialty paper. So I started like crumbling it up and started sanding it. And it really came out nice. So this is actually, this paper is all like white on the inside. So then it looked distressed, but then the rest of the card didn't really go with it. So then I ended up distressing, just kind of, this just kind of came together. I ended up distressing the piece of fresh freesia too. So kind of go with it. And then I was like, well, now I need to distress this piece. So I ended up distressing that piece too. So it was really fun. So we're going to take this piece. I've already showed you all the paper with the little snails on it. And we're going to take this piece with the fresh freesia on it. And we're going to go ahead and cut the pieces we need. So this first piece, we're going to go ahead and cut that. Now just keep in mind the way that the pattern goes, right? I want the stripes to go horizontally. So this is going to be, the measurements are going to be 5 1/4 by 4 inches. 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Now I did do the length. I mean, I did the 4 inches first, the width, because I wanted to make sure I got the stripes right. Next one is going to be, save all your scraps. This is what I do with all my paper, actually. I save my extra sentiments that go with this paper that I've already stamped. See how I'm stamping extra sentiments here? So whichever ones we don't use today, like here, I don't use this one. I go like that. Stick it in the bag. And then I have extra sentiments and paper and scraps. And my white pieces, I end up using them again for my card club, or I try to just use them to make up all the cards that I'm not finished making up. So you'll see what I've done with Sale-A-Bration. I've done a lot with Sale-A-Bration. But that's what I do with my extra scraps. All right, the next one's going to be, I'm just doing this side first. So we're going to, instead of 5 1/4 by 4, we're now going to go a 1/2 inch smaller. So we're going to go 4 3/4, 4 3/4, right, on the length, and then we're going to do by 3 1/2. Okay, so we have that 1/2 inch border. So we get to see this nice paper. And let's see what that, scrap. We're being scrappy. We're being scrappy. And then we're going to take this white center core paper. We'll do a couple of them for fun. And that one I do need to look at my notes here. Notes. Let's see. Because that one's not something I've memorized. That one is like, just came out with that 2 5/8. Okay. So that's 2 1/2. And then 2 1/2 is 4/8. So 2 5/8. Done. Times, just getting rid of that little piece. Times 1 5/8. So 1 1/2 is 4/8, and then we got 5/8. So 2 5/8 by 1 5/8. So let's go ahead and do a couple of them so we could see them. See how I do this. So now I want you to take whatever you have. If you have a piece of sandpaper, if you have a little nail buffer, right, like this, you're going to do some distressing. So, and then we're going to do some crumbling. I like to distress before I crumble. That's just me. And you want to do it over here. Okay, so when it has a white inner core, that means that when you sand it, you get to the white inner core. So look at this. Isn't that cool? I'm just literally sanding off the top of it and getting to the white inner core. And you can do it to either side, both sides. Again, sandpaper, the smaller the grit, the better. Nail file or a buffer, a nail buffer. So then after I did that, I was like, I like how it's distressed and it's kind of cool. But then I was like, I need to do it, get it distressed even more. And so I said, let's try it some more. We'll go like this. We'll take it and we'll crumble it. Okay. And we'll distress it even more. And then I was like, ooh, I want it distressed even more. So then I sanded it again. And it even sanded better the next time. And then I liked how it came out. And I said, it doesn't look right with this not being distressed. And this is part of the card. It looks like, oops, like I didn't do it on purpose, right? So if you have just like one thing that's not distressed and other things that are. So then I started going, ooh, let's distress, because our designer series paper also has a white inner core because it's dyed on both sides. So there's like, oh, let's distress and get to the white inner core of our DSP using the sandpaper. And so I sanded around the edges and it came up with those a couple little dots there. And then I was like, that's not enough. I needed to distress it some more. So I went, crumble that one up, right? Distress it some more. And then some little pieces got ripped on the edges, which is all good. It's okay. But now it looks like I've purposely done it. And now we go like that, and we distress it some more. Okay? And then the middle piece, I'm like, the middle piece doesn't look like it goes right if that one's all perfect. And that one's like distressed, but this one's not. So instead of distressing it with the sandpaper, I just use my little spatula just laying around here. Or you could use like a bone folder or something. Let's see if I have a bone folder there. Here we go. And so to distress this one, I just went like this. Okay? So it's still distressed, but I'm not sanding it because it's so cute, guys. It's so cute. I didn't want to sand it when this is like such cute little mushrooms and snails. Okay, so these two I'm not going to do again because I only have one of these cut right now. But I will do the middle part again for you to see. Because I see some of you are coming on, and thank you for liking the video. And subscribing to my channel if you're new here. And all the good things that crafters do for each other. I appreciate you. So now we're going to take this little piece and do it again. Okay, that's what our little layers look like. And I'm going to show you. It's a white inner core paper. We're going to take it. We're going to get our little buffer and we're going to sand the edges. And we're going to get to the white inner core. Really nice, right? We're just taking off the fresh freesia part. And then we're going to, once we get the white part, we're going to crumble it up. And we're going to open it back up. And we're going to look at it and say, maybe some more distressing. Maybe you don't like that side. Maybe you want to distress the other side. I think a little more is good. Okay, so that's how you do it. This is how we do it. And now, if you get sneeze a lot or whatever, get allergies, be sure to wear a mask because these are fine grit sand going into the air. All right, now we're going to take a piece of pumpkin pie. I've opened a lot of bags from this kit, as you can see. And the pumpkin pie is, well, we'll just go ahead and start writing measurements for you so you can know these measurements. It's going to be I call it a vertical card when we do it like that. Alrighty, we have the month of February 2025, and it is Sale-A-Bration. Celebrate good times, come on. One time a year, we give out free things when you shop. Now, not that we don't have other ways to earn free things. There is a rewards program coming, and I have a host code where you get in a drawing and get something free, or you can earn rewards on your sales or on your orders right now above $150. You can earn Stampin rewards, but Sale-A-Bration is the best time to get rewards because you get free items for each $60 you spend. All right, so first the card base. The card base is 11 inches. By 4 and 1/4 inches. Okay, so it's 11 inches by 4 and 1/4 inches. And you're going to score it at 5.5. And you are using pumpkin pie cardstock because we can, because it goes with this Toadstool Gardens. It's one of the coordinating colors. Layers. Layer 1. We're doing layers that are like this because we want them to be vertical. I mean, the patterns to be like, well, the design is vertical, is what I'm saying. And the patterns are going to be across like that. So layers 1, 2, and layer 3. The other layer is a sentiment. So these first 2 layers are going to be Toadstool Garden. DSP. Now, I just wrote where I usually write the measurements. So we'll go ahead and write the measurements. Well, I could still fit them over here. 5 and 1/4 times 4. And then the next layer is going to be 4 and 3/4 times 3.5. Okay, so let's go ahead and repeat that for the little bots. My little bot helpers. So we have layer 1 of Toadstool Garden Designer Series paper is cut 5 and 1/4 inch times 4 inches. Layer 2 of Toadstool Garden Designer Series paper is cut 4 and 3/4 inches times 3.5 inches. Okay, gardens. There's an S at the end of gardens. All right, there we go. And layer 3 is going to be this white inner core paper. And I just wrote it down. 2 and 5/8. If you don't have this paper, it is retired paper, but you did get it in my kit. One other reason to get my kits is because you get a lot of things that you can't get anymore. My kits are so well coordinated, and like so much thought goes into them, and I actually save things for you sometimes from a year in advance when I know that I'm having upcoming retreats and kits and things, and I save things for you. So this is called the white center specialty paper. And you have lots of other colors in your kit that you can use. Like this is Azure Afternoon. This looks like Lemon Lime Twist. Night of Navy. Berry Burst. And you saw the Fresh Freesia. So you have plenty more paper that you can play with. Some of this will go with, like this one goes really good with bright and beautiful Designer Series paper. I mean, a lot of these colors, this one would probably go well with this design. So anyway, you have lots of colors for your different, just check first that you're using a color that coordinates with your design. Anyway, those are your layers. And now your ink is going to be pumpkin pie. Same as this on the edges. And granny apple green. Feel free to use a darker color. I don't know. I think this green looks good, but sometimes you might want to use a darker color, but I don't know. I don't like using black. Like, it would be okay. There's a little bit of, like, maybe early espresso in there or something really dark, maybe brownish. I don't know. I would probably not use black with this, but maybe like a darker green if you wanted. Like, all right. So let me go ahead and let you take a screenshot before I assemble, while I'm assembling my card. I'm going to say hi to you. So take a screenshot of this measurement so I can then move this part. And I will go ahead and take out my Seal Plus and start adhering things. Here we go, like that. So you can see. So Diana Trout said she couldn't take off work for so many days. Yeah, Diana, I'm probably going to be leave without pay because I'm kind of also out of leave for these kinds of events. They're really important to me too, for the networking aspect and for like just for like the fun and the swag. And but I do understand not everybody can take off work. And the thing is, like, my team members, 3 of my team members are going, which is like real exciting for me. So you see what I did there, just so you know, I adhered it, but I put the adhesive like on the part where I didn't put the adhesive on the corners. Okay. I'm just looking at which piece I like better. Okay, I like this piece better. I'm going to use this piece here. All right, so I hope you took your screenshot. I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everybody as I'm just adhering this together. Hello, Betty. Nice to see you. Betty, you may be interested in, I'm having a scan and cut retreat. I know you've attended those in the past, a virtual retreat. And I just opened signups today. So if you didn't get the email about it, it means you're not on my mailing list. So please go to this website, get on my mailing list. But I know, Betty, you're on my mailing list. So hopefully you got the email about the upcoming scan and cut retreat. Now, just so you know, my mom's been under the weather. I'm not asking her to make swag bags for your scan and cut retreat. You're going to get a little tiny bag. It's going to be a little canvas bag. It's a former Stampin' Up bag. It's only about this big, but you're going to get swag for days. You will get a lot of swag. You're just not getting one of my mom's swag bags. However, if you sign up for the Ocean one, the Ocean Friends, which is coming up next. Okay, this is out, so let's use my contraband. Contraband meaning just, I just call it contraband. It's not really contraband, but it's just non-Stampin' Up adhesive. I'm just going to use that because this is what I use for my craft club, when I craft with the kiddos. And I have to use a lot of adhesive. Anywho, what was I saying? Scan and cut retreat. Ocean Friends. I will show you the swag bags you're going to get with the Ocean Friends kit, which is pretty amazing. That's coming up next month, and well, actually March and April. So you can see the distress. The way I coordinated the distress papers was making this distressed and this distressed, and that way, and this curling the edges. That way it all kind of goes together, and it looks like I purposely distressed the paper as opposed to just like randomly distressing one piece. So this will work, and the other ones I just did will work. I know I had the third one. Where are you? Oh, that would work too. That's from the other one the other day. There it is. We're just going to use that one because this one is the one that I actually used. Not that this won't work fine, but if I was going to use this, I would have probably made this shape a little bit different. I made this shape specifically for this shape. I made this outer layer specifically to put this shape on there. And as I mentioned, that we are having Sale-A-Bration right now, and we added extra items. And one of the extra items we added were the brush breast butterflies. So that's one of the things you can get for free right now. So I will add a few of those to our card because why not? They're free. They're usually $10. They're little metal embellishments. So like a good time to get them is now. Now these will still be around after Sale-A-Bration's over. Oh, good. Oh, by the way, Betty, you do have, she just said, I'll probably sign up. She got the email. Yay. But you have until the 10th of March to sign up. So plenty of time. I'm just doing a long headway so I can start mailing out kits. And I also want to be able to mail it with my card club. Hi, Christina Fullen. Thank you for being a YouTube channel member. I'm just making putting a few butterflies on here. Thank you for being a channel supporter. You get a discount, I hope you know, for being a YouTube channel member. Just adding a few butterflies on there. All of my Patreon supporters or my YouTube channel members or my team members, they get discounts for my Brother Scan and Cut retreats and for my my workshop kits. All right, before I show you the rest of the Sale-A-Bration items, I want to show you something cool that's coming up. Okay, so as I mentioned, go here or go down here and where it says Paper Chefs Offerings. Paper Chefs Kits and Clubs and Offerings, and you'll be able to sign up for the retreat and what I'm about to show you. So this is what's coming up for the months of March and April, because I'm doing workshops over a 2-month period now. I've been working with the butterfly workshop for a couple months now. So I am now like spreading it out. So I just don't like this one. We're still going on till the end of February. It'll probably go into March. And next one we're going to do with this one's a shaker card for the Beautiful Butterflies Workshop Series. So I did this one for January and February. I also had it as a focus of my bingo event. All right, so that's what was the workshop series. So in the next workshop series for March and April, this was January, February, still going on. This one is going to be March and April. And this one, my mom did make you an awesome swag bag. So if you sign up for the Ocean Friends Workshop Series, I do not sell the bundle to you. You get that from Stampin' Up! Directly. You're not getting the bundle in your workshop kit. You're getting a workshop kit with supplies. You're getting cardstock. You're getting some adhesives. You're getting specialty papers. You're getting embellishments and ribbons. And you're getting swag, a swag bag. And my mom made these beautiful swag bags. So everybody that signs up for Ocean Friends is getting this swag bag. So she was still filling up to it. And thank God she was able to make all these for you. So like this is like a really nice sewing project. She made the handles longer and she put them in the middle by request. And look what I found to put inside. Dun, 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 dun. We have a shark treat with the Skittles. So this is the shark. So you're going to get a shark treat, an egg. These are Easter eggs, but they're sharks. I thought that would be so cute for the Ocean Friends. What else did I put in here? This is another shark. I think I'm putting just one shark in each one, but because they all have the same thing in them, the Skittles. And then I have, let's see. I have, these are just, so stinking cute. These are little chicks. And I wanted to put some chocolate in there. So you're getting a Twix. And you're going to get Skittles. So you get a couple treats, and then you're going to get, I also put the embellishments in there, stuff like that. Isn't that adorable, Diana? I know. I love it. My mom is awesome. All right. So that is just a sneak peek. Now, if you do get a kit of mine, whether it's Ocean Friends kit or whether it's a Brother Scan and Cut retreat kit, you are allowed to do what's called an add-on mystery crafty surprise. So these are her mystery crafty surprises this month. Like I'm going to put probably these as the mystery craft surprises, as far as the mini Easter totes. So those are pretty cool. I'm not promising you'll get that exact tote or that you'll even get a tote because it's a mystery. You might get something totally different. Who knows what you're going to get? I don't know. But that's one of the things that could be in your mystery crafty surprise. Now I know you're ready to see the Sale-A-Bration items. I have so many Sale-A-Bration items to show you that I've been making with these products that you can get for free this month. So, yeah, thank you guys for all your prayers and thoughts to my mom. Hello, Karen Nevin. Nice to see you. Hello, Ginger Schnapp. Thank you for being a channel supporter. My mom will appreciate all your prayers. I'm going to tell her that you're praying for her. She missed this really cool event we had at my church called the International Food Festival, the 33rd annual food festival. Earlier, my husband had taken her to the ER, and she was not feeling well. They don't really know what's wrong with her, but, you know, it's not something like that I guess not knowing is better than them saying, oh my gosh, you have this or you have that. In other words, they just don't know what she has. They gave her some painkillers, but they don't know. I mean, maybe not knowing is better than them saying, like looking at you with gloom and doom, right? All right. Hello, Denise Funk, Janet, Carlo. Nice to see you, Janet. Thank you for your emails earlier. Hello, Kathy, Backyard Stamper. I know I have some cool videos to catch up on yours. I know you do great work. Hey, Debbie Salinas, thank you for being a YouTube channel member. Yes, I had a busy weekend, Kathy. I don't even know why I'm even standing right now. I stood for like 8 hours yesterday. It was like, it was rough, but it was a lot of work. And then carrying like all the crock pots, like 5 crock pots. I couldn't even wash them all last night. They were so heavy. I was like, I am so done. Hi, Mary. Novak from Wisconsin and Jean. All right, what I'm trying to show you, and Trey John from Minnesota, I like that. Bonnie Blake, thank you for being a channel member. Sheila Perkins from Ohio, nice to see you again. Hey, I'm glad you sent me an Ocean Friends card. Thank you. So Kathy's saying she won this at bingo. She won the Ocean Friends bundle at bingo. She didn't get mine because I kept mine, but she got the extra one that was a bingo prize. And she said she made me something with it, so I'm going to get to use that in my workshop series. I will case it. In fact, I have a lot of things to case for that from my swaps. I'll be casing. Not to rub it in, but my swap cards are done for on stage. Thank you, Jean. Jean, that means you can help me in the hotel room finish mine, like many friends have done with me in the past. Kathy, Hattie, all kinds of friends have helped me finish my swaps in the hotel room. At the event, it's not uncommon for me to do that. Hello, Phil. Anywho, yeah, I do believe she's an overachiever too, Janet. Kelly Steller, nice to see you again. Got your message. So this is your favorite paper, Mary? Is that what you're saying? All right, so this is what I wanted to show you. This paper, what I wanted to show you is this one, that everything on this card that I'm showing you right here is made from free things. Like you have your free thing, not everything, like obviously not the linen thread, but look, this was the other Toadstool garden card we made. And we layered it up and we used fresh freesia. And see, we used the free Day to Celebrate stamp set. So if you like that, if you need a birthday stamp set that's super simple, go ahead and get that for free. And then while you're at it, you get the Toadstool Gardens for free. So in that case, you'd have a $120 order. You get the Toadstool Gardens and you'd get the Day to Celebrate. And then if you go to $150, not only do you get 2 free celebration items, but you'll get 10% Stampin' rewards. So you'll get $15 in free items. And you'll have my undying gratitude for being a cool customer. So yeah, so that's that. And then these are our Toadstool Garden projects. And as you can see, I tried like playing around putting rhinestones on them, which looks cool. But I just think those butterflies look even better. So there's the cards for the Toadstool Gardens. Let's keep going. And oh, I know you want to see friendly seagulls. Friendly seagulls. Let's do that next because I have so many of them. So many of them. We're going to go and look at this. This was from my friend Lisa Weir. She did I love you more than French fries. She put those little snack French fries in there. Isn't that cute? You know what else you could do is give someone like, I don't know if they still do this, like McDonald's coupons. My uncle used to give those out all the time. We loved it. They were like McDonald's coupons and you could go in and you could get like free items with them. That'd be really cool. Like, because I mean, McDonald's French fries are the best. I've never had better French fries. And I've had French fries all over the world. Okay, Friendly Seagulls is a free stamp set. So that's what my point of this is. Friendly Seagulls. So here's what we've been making with the Sale-A-Bration Club and what we made with the Brother Scan and Cut. So in particular, you can tell that I made it with the Scan and Cut. And here's some extra things I cut out because these ones are cut out and layered. But these ones I made here on my YouTube channel. Well, actually, I made all these on my YouTube channel. But these ones I made with the postage. It's called Perennial Postage Stamp dies. And the Country Woods Designer Series paper. So that's super cute. And then we made with the Scan and Cut just like really fun, a fun gatefold card where you cut out the seagulls. And either way, I showed you how to color them. Really fun. And then I love this Country Woods paper. And I love using linen thread on my cards. You can still open the card just fine. The linen thread is over the paper. I know the Friendly Seagulls is like the best, right? Because T. Barnes is saying she just loves this Friendly Seagulls. I mean, it makes me happy. They make me happy. They crack me up. They're like squawking, stealing all your food all the time. I mean, they always used to do that to me when I was in Jersey, sitting at the beach eating. I mean, they'll steal a whole piece of pizza right out of my hand. But hey, can you blame them? I mean, I can't blame them. So this one is layered. I really like how you can use the Scan and Cut to cut out this seagulls and then layer the background, just an extra. So this is 0.04 outline distance and then 0.08 outline distance. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get a Scan and Cut, guys. Come on, get a Scan and Cut. I think some of you know what I'm talking about. Yep. And let's see. Jean likes the shark, the shark egg. Diana Trout says adorable. Yes, thank you, Diana, for praying for my mom too. Anyone that could pray for her, that'd be great. Because like she just, it's like it's not like she doesn't know. The doctor did take a CAT scan and said she thought she had broken a rib, and they did tell her she had broken a rib. Not like now, but like before, when she thought maybe that was causing her pain. But I don't know like what's causing it now. Like that was way back, and like they did give her some painkillers. So yes, if you do, so Diane's asking, can you attend the retreat live? Yes, you can attend the retreat live. And on April 5th, it's from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., but I always kind of go later because that's just how I roll. But, and we do kind of hang out a little bit at the end. But if you, yes, you can get all the recordings. So, and then they're private recordings in a YouTube private playlist. In fact, all the recordings from my past retreats are still there. So you guys can check your emails and get those private recordings. Hi, Leslie Annabelle from Outback Stamping and Susan White from Sydney, Australia. Frida Parlo, nice to see you again. Carolyn Babcock, thank you for being a channel member. Yep. All right, make sure I got everybody. I hope I said hi to everybody, unless someone came in later and I'm still catching up. So that was it. Seagulls. Oh, no, it wasn't it. I did more seagulls. I have more stuff to show you. Duh. These are the seagulls from. So I have my seagulls that I used as my swap card. So this was the swap card I used. The beautiful beautiful. How did I really think? Beautiful something. Bright and Beautiful. That's what Bright and Beautiful designer series paper. And then I stamped the seagulls and colored them in for my swap. So this was my Sale-A-Bration swap card that I sent to my team. And then this is another Sale-A-Bration card from Hannah Wilde. And isn't that cute? The little, with this cord from the Otter collection and how she stamped into the sand. And I mean, she even had those little embellishments with the birds. I mean, lovely. I'll show you the rest of my Sale-A-Bration swaps in a moment. I just wanted to show you that because it's so awesome. This one we made in Sale-A-Bration Club as well, documenting the day. Oh, what a wonderful day. So this is a really cool stamp set with giant stamps. And we gave you a giant die cut for this. And we used the blooms, bloom impressions. That is something I'm putting in my scan and cut kits as well. Because the scan and cut theme is bunnies and blooms. So we're going to have Easter, in spring. So we're going to use the bloom impressions paper. Other paper as well, but that's in my kit. Okay, let's see. Oh, you want to see, I know you want to see some fruits. Fruits. So let's just show you the fruits. So these are, so documenting the day was another freebie. So this is bloom impressions paper. You're going to see that again when I show you those cards. And then documenting the day was another free thing you can get right here when you spend $60 at my Stampin' Up store. Thank you for a thumbs up, Bonnie. So scan and cuts, Leslie saying. Okay, yes, Jean's saying, if you haven't been to one of my scan and cut retreats, now is the time. It's a really fun day. So these are little Tic Tac boxes. Okay, and I want to show you some. Okay, some other ones. I didn't make these. These ones were a gift, but see other kinds of flavors you can put in there. This is from my friend Peggy. Strawberries and cream. Just showing you like ideas of what to put in your little boxes. I showed you how to make these boxes on my YouTube channel here in the Sale-A-Bration Club. But she even improved upon it, Peggy did, with making a little thumb hole, we call that, right? Thumb hole. Hi, Becky. Nice to see you. So here's another flavor. Oh, fun stuff. Sprite lemon lime flavored Tic Tacs. Okay, so these boxes are perfect for Tic Tacs. And I gave you the fruit Tic Tacs for the club. Club members got fruit Tic Tacs, and then you were able to make this box for your Tic Tacs. And then we also made these really fun cards live with the fruit salad designer series paper. And you guys gave me some feedback on which one. You guys picked the pear. I was surprised you picked pear because I thought you were going to pick apples. This was my sample. Hi, Diana H. Nice to see you from Arizona. So we made all these live. This is all the same design, by the way. Same exact design. This one's a watermelon design. The watermelon paper. See, it's the same design. It may not look like it, but look, it's the same dimensions. Some cards are vertical, some are horizontal. That one's an early espresso card, a Daffodil Delight. These are early espresso. And you might recognize, right, the stamp set we just used. Handmade designs for the sentiments. I was trying to use all Sale-A-Bration items as I did this club. All right. And now, last, we're going to wrap it up with showing you some other swaps. I love doing swaps with my team because it gives us other samples to share with everybody. So this one was Donita Cook, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator on my team. This one was Pretty Paper, Connie McCausland. Connie McCausland. Okay, so they both used fruit salad. Fruit salad. Okay, now this one is a weave pattern of Bloom Impressions. See this Bloom Impressions weave pattern? And one of the things about being in my team that's really fun, this is Julie Rife, is that we teach each other things. And so one of the things that we have in my group is called a training challenge. And Julie did a video showing everybody how to do this weave pattern for the cards in our team group, our team Facebook group. So I really like how the team members help each other. Thank you for sharing this video, Becky. I appreciate you. All right, this one is back to this one. This one is, I make sure I gave, okay, Julie, I did say who made that one. And this one is Susan Edwards, and she used that, this one we showed you before, Day to Celebrate. So Susan Edwards card. So just look at that really cool die in the background. Now these two cards were made with this free stamp set that I didn't buy, which is another great reason to swap cards because you can get to have samples of things you didn't have yourself. It's called Pick a Season. It doesn't look like much right there with this, you're like, what's that thing? It's a tree, and then you do this one. Like you can put hearts in the tree or other kinds of things in the tree, but isn't that neat? Congrats with the hearts and a fun fold. I opened all these up on a video. This is Hattie Nelson. Okay, this is her card. And this one is Donna Tomasini. Donna Tomasini. So Hattie and Donna. Okay, very nice. Let's see. Now we have things. All these four are made. These four cards were made with this back here. Sometimes you can get free things that are when you spend $120 as opposed to $60. And this is one of those examples. Heart-shaped bundle. I didn't get this one, but I have samples for you. The heart-shaped bundle is when you spend $120, you get it for free. This one was from my friend Peggy. She sent it to me. And it's embossed in the background, and it has the dies and that beautiful gold foiling. This one is from Ann Cumby, another Paper Chef team member. And this is Carol Harris. This was a really fun fold when I opened that one. And this one is Deb Shaw. Okay? So Deb Shaw did a belly band card. Carol Harris did a fun fold card. And then this one is like using that marbled elegance. Okay, so these are all some Sale-A-Bration samples. I wanted to make sure I shared all that with you. In case I don't get to do any more for this club, I wanted to make sure you guys all got to see loads and loads of Sale-A-Bration examples. And now coming up, as promised, if you want to come back tonight, right after this, is more of our Card on Blue Card Club. This is what we're making this month. We've already made 2 of the cards. And with you in mind is the stamp set, and we're going to be making the other cards. Okay? So that's what, and these are not very hard cards, but I will be making them as soon as I clear off this table. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Tree Don, thanks for the thumbs up. And I will see you again real soon, or you can watch the recordings, of course, of any of my tutorials here. That's all for now. This is the Paper Chef. Have a great evening.